Hey guys, it's Drew here at Card My Eye, and I'm so sorry I didn't have another part of this video tutorial up right away. I was sick for quite a while, and I also had school finals and schoolwork and all that fun stuff that I had to do. And I was so sick I could not talk on camera, like it was really bad. So I'm on to the next Magic of Oz pages, and we are going to be doing pages 3 and 4 in this video right now. We already did pages 1 and 2. Now we're working on pages 3 and 4. So we're going to start off on page 3. And I already have all of the videos recorded in a playlist. I'll link the playlist below if you want to watch them. But I already showed how to like cover all your pages and all that fun stuff. So I already did this one, and we are going to be just embellishing on top of it now. We are going to be starting off with using this die cut piece here. I cut this out of one of the design papers, one of the 6x6 like squares that comes on your 12x12 paper, and it's going to be going like right around there on the page. And I also have gotten a couple other pieces already prepped and ready to go, which includes a couple more pieces that's going to make up, because this is going to be a pocket. So here, let me show you what I cut out. I cut out this. I also cut out this little patch of poppies. It doesn't really matter as long as you have 3 connecting poppies. I cut out this, or I punched out this die cut and added the seam binding on either end. And I also punched out this doily here. Or not punched it out, but it came in the kit. So we're going to be using that as well to make the pocket. And this is what that page looks like. Whoa, in case you're wondering. Sorry about that. And so let's get right into creating our page. Let me move the camera back, zoom in a bit, and let's work on this page. Okay, so just like normal, I'm not going to glue anything down just because it's going to take me so long to glue things down. I'm just going to show you where to place everything, which is way easy to do. So you're going to start off with your 3 flowers, and they're just going to be tucked right around here, right there. Of course, you're going to glue them down and everything. And then we are going to be placing on our large image. Now, with the large image, you're only going to want to add glue to this side here, the angled side. So see how like that is like a square here? You're going to put glue across the bottom and across that side. And it's going to line up with the paper along that edge, just like that. And then laying on top of that, we are going to be having on layered a doily and our little die cut. So that's what makes up our pocket. So it kind of flows downwards, and the pocket is behind the little people's heads, or the little Scarecrow and Tin Man's head, which is going to allow for the pocket space. So glue everything down. Make sure to only glue at the bottom. Like if I was doing the flowers, you're not going to want to glue like this flower here. You're going to want to glue across the bottom of the flowers and across the bottom here. And this can be glued directly on either side, so it's kind of raised. But just make sure that you have a pocket space to slip things in. Like you're going to want to be able to slip something like this behind it. So make sure you have a pocket space. And I'm going to move this up so we can work on one of the tags. So I've already pre-cut 2 pieces of paper. You're going to need this piece of paper here, which is a parcel post paper, and also the Poppy Fields paper. We're going to be using the B sides of both of those papers, and these are cut to 2 3/4 by 4. And they're going to be adhered together like this, so the A sides are going to be glued together. But to make it a little bit more easier to pull out and make kind of like a little pull tab, we're actually going to be using the die cut. And what I did was I cut this in half, so you're going to be left over with another piece. But all you're simply going to do, as I'm going to show you how to do this, is take your ATG gun and add adhesive to both sides and along the bottom there. Just going to make sure to pull it up off your craft mat. And then you're going to take it and stick it right under here. And my camera's not super focusing today, but see how I stuck it right under there? And then you're simply going to add adhesive on the back side of your tag, just like this, all the way around. Great. I hate, this ATG gun's really been messing up lately. I do not know why either. And I'm going to lay that down as well, and you're going to have a little tag. So see how this is now, it has a tag with a pull tab, which will easily slip and insert in to behind your pocket. Of course, when it's glued down, it'll really be more stable. But this is going to be going down here, and then you're going to have a little pocket here. And then an additional tag, we are simply going to be adding a doily. That's our additional tag. And you could add journaling on the back and a circle photo on the front. And see how that just sort of finishes off that page there. And so let me show you the actual working page in my original album. Here is the working page. So all of this stuff is glued down. As you can see, the tags do pull out, and everything is glued along the bottom. And you simply can stick multiple tags, photos, journaling spots behind it. This tag here allows for both sides to have photos and journaling on it. So I really like that tag. And now we could start working on page 4 of the album, which is this page here. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to need for this page. What you're going to need is one of your craft doilies that is just like this. It's one of the medium-sized ones. See how it's a bit smaller than the largest one, but it's bigger than like the smallest one. And I'll show you what we did with this just in a moment here. But you're going to need one of those. You're going to need a piece of your trim that will sit directly across the top, like that. That'll go directly across the top. You're also going to need this die cut. And I just added some seam binding to the top of it. You're also going to need these 3 die cuts. So just grab these from your die cut pack. Those 3 there. You'll also need to cut out 2 individual tickets. This is from the page with like the paper that has like the ghosts on it. And see there's a little ghost on the opposite side, but you're going to want one that says The Magic of Oz and then one with these little images on it. So you're going to need 2 different tags. You're going to need to punch this out of your chipboard as well. So you're going to need 2 chipboard punch outs. This one here. Also, you're going to need to cut a piece of the Tenderhearted Tin Man paper at 3 1/4, so 3 1/4 inches wide by 12 inches long, and scored at 4 inches. So you're going to have a scored at 4 inches. So you're going to have 3 4-inch segments, scored at 4 inches and 8 inches. So it does this. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just cut it at 3 1/4 by 12 inches and scored at 4 and 8. And then you're going to be able to fold it into something like this. And we're going to be making a pop-out photo mat. And you're also going to need 2 pieces of paper cut to 3 3/4 by 3 inches for the photo mat insides. And see, this is just continuing on paper. So let's get started with this page. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way here and move the page down. So on this page, we're going to be starting off with our pop-out photo mat. Or actually, you know what? We're going to start off by adding on our trim, because everything's going to be layered on top of the trim. So let me grab my scissors, and you're just going to simply add a line of sticky strip, score tape, hot glue, whatever you want to do directly to the top, ripping it at the end. So you're just going to have this, and then I'm just going to peel it off like that, and I'm going to stick my trim directly down, like flush with the top there, and this is really going to hold it in place. So just all the way down, and I really like this golden color. Compared, on my original I used white, but then Maya Road was out of the white one, so I decided to pick golden for the kit, and I really like the gold one. So see how fluffy and fun that is? It's like a little curtain. And now we're going to be working on the pop-up photo mat. So I'm going to move this out of the way so we can work on the pop-up photo mat. So you're going to need your pop-up photo mat. Again, this measures 3 1/4 by 12, scored at 4 inches and 8 inches, and fold it into sort of a Z or an S or something like that. And it's going to be adhered down with this adhered to the backing. So simply, what I would do to start off is, oh, my ATG gun has a huge knot in it right now. So I'm just using this score tape. You're going to add adhesive to the back, and this is just going to be able to show you what your back is going to be, so you don't make any errors on accident. So there we go. I know that this is going to be adhered down, and it's going to be popping open like this on our page. Okay, so I'm going to flip this open to the left, and we're going to be adding 2 of the photo mats on, and of course you could ink the edges or whatever you'd like to do. And sadly, I do not have my ATG gun, so I'm just going to grab my tape runner, and these are going to be stuck on the inside. And again, these are measuring 3 by 3 3/4, and you're going to need 2 of them to go on either side. And there we go. I have so many different videos I want to share with you guys that I just haven't had the time to make. And then I was sick for that quite a while. Okay, so remember that craft doily that was like the medium-sized one? What you're going to do is score it down the middle. So if you can see, I scored this down the middle. And you're going to add some score tape on the back of it. You can either add a 1/4-inch piece on either side or 1 inch or a 1/2-inch strip all the way down, which is what I did. But this is actually not a 1/2 inch. It's actually a 0.75 inch. So 3/4 of an inch. And you're going to peel the backing off so it reveals something that looks like this. And what I do is I take this, and again, because remember, the back is here. So we already did this side. That side's done. You're going to flip it open and over and stick this on the inside. And just center it and smash it like this. So you're going to have this now on the inside of that fold. And you could really nicely press that with a bone folder if you'd like to get it creased on that line. Then open it up and kind of make sure that everything is burnished on the inside. So perfect, there we go. And that's gonna allow for a pocket for both of those tags that we cut out. Remember the Magic of Oz and the little image here? Those are gonna be able to slip on either side. So see how simple? 2 tags, you could easily pull them out, add photos back here, slip additional tags in, and then you could add these as embellishment. And then on the front here, we do a bit of embellishing as well. And of course, you also have those 2 photo maps on that side. On the front, you're simply going to add on There's No Place Like Home, this chipboard embellishment. So I'm just going to add a bit of tape runner and stick it directly down. And of course, you're going to want to ink around the edges of all your pages and stuff. And I'm not really too certain about getting these perfect. And then you could add either some brad, some pearls, some trim, some of the red roses that you get in your kit right there. But this is going to be adhered. Let me just pull off couple of the sides just so I could show you. This is some off-brand sticky strips, so it does not work good. And I'm going to stick it down here, and I'm going to pull off the other ones later. I'll rip this thingy off. But you're just going to stick it down on there. So see how we have this now? See how cool that is? And of course, it will start to lay flat once you keep working with your album. But then you're just going to want to take a couple of those doilies. Again, one of the medium-sized ones. That's going to be slipped right up here. And then a couple of the smaller sized ones, just going to be layered. So see how that's simply layered on top? And I'm going to actually layer a couple of them like that. So it doesn't matter, you're just going to play around and layer them. And then simply, last but not least, is add this simple embellishment right to the center. So that is simply our, this is our page 4. So make sure to rewatch the video if you guys didn't, if it didn't make sense or you need to watch it again. And let me show you, this is the page again. So as you can see, I did spend a little bit more time making sure that the trim was all flat before I put it down and all that different stuff. But when you pull it out, you have those tags. When you close it up, you have that image. Flip it open and you have 2 different photo mats, and then just like that. So it's exactly the same. So I hope you enjoyed part 4 of the Magic of Oz series, and I will catch you guys next time for part 5. Bye everyone!